Hi, and welcome to Spoken+Sung at Christmas. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Mairi.
And we love getting together, don't we? We're excited to be back here doing this at Christmas time. We love to encourage each other in our creativity, and we kind of gather together around friendship and faith. But it's a bit special this time because we've got some extra guests, haven't we, with us?
Yes, we do. We're going to introduce everybody. We've got Barnabas at the back. We've got Tim, Beth, and Jessica on viola. And I think the big question is anybody in the room ready for Christmas? No, I don't know whether anybody is. Right, no, it's probably the last thing we should be doing is this kind of thing, but no better time.
We love it.
To take something more fun than all the organisation and just have a bit of a good time together. So that's what we're here for today.
So you're going to sing some songs.
We are.
And I'm going to share some words. And I guess the first thing I want to share is this piece I wrote. And it's based on two things, really. It's the idea that in the original account of the Christmas story, we're told in the text these words that when Mary found out that she was going to carry God as a baby, she treasured this news in her heart. Love that phrase. And that coupled with the idea that many of us have known the Christmas story for years, haven't we, since we were tiny, nativity plays and Christmas songs and all that kind of thing. And whether that faith has grown up with us or not, Christmas can just be an incredible time to rediscover this ancient story and see what does it mean for us against the backdrop of my life today. So I'm going to share this first poem. This is called The Treasure. It was all about to change. A woman with the promise of joy. She would carry the special one, God, as a baby boy. This young, inexperienced mum-to-be treasured the news in her heart. She couldn't comprehend it all. Seemed a good place to start. Sometimes it seemed too hard to work out, at times too good to be true. So she tucked it away, deep inside, hidden out of view. Whenever we hear this ancient tale, light coming and hope being born, it's like a treasure is placed in us, the whispered promise of dawn. When we were young, riches sprinkled for us to keep, but the burdens of this world mean treasure is often buried deep. Some parts we can't understand, others we'd love to be true. What will we do with this light, this hope, gifted to me and you? What would happen if we dust it off, rediscover it today? That heard as a child, coming alive in a new way. Like any gift this time of year, maybe we should unwrap and see just what difference it could make, how life-giving it could be. This Christmas, may you and I uncover this treasure of old. May it be light and hope and peace to our souls, the most precious gift we hold.
Oh, Naomi, I love that. I love the idea of storytelling, you know, the stories that we hear with kids and we keep hearing them and then they get, like planted in us.
Yeah.
And so much of Christmas is about storytelling and about rituals and practicing stuff that maybe family rituals that people have done that every year so-and-so does this and we do this and we're going to sing a carol. And a lot of carols are the same. They're not just obviously rituals that we bring out at Christmas time just to remind us of the season, but they're also, so many of them are about storytelling and about the lyrics are all, did you hear that what happened up on Bethlehem and go and tell those guys and go and tell those guys. So the song we're going to do, the carol we're going to do is all about that. Remember the story, be encouraged by this amazing story of the Nativity, and may it bring you comfort and joy.
Great.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay, for Jesus Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power. blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds were tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. The shepherds at those tidings rejoiced with much in mind, and left their flocks a-feeding in tempest, storms, and wind, and went to Bethlehem straight away, the blessed babe to find. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas each other doth their face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
I love that. That was so gorgeous. It's
a
so good
fun
to
one.
retell the story, isn't it, in that way?
I just love carols, Naomi.
Yeah.
I love it's my favourite time of year for carols alone. You take the rest away and just sing carols all week long. I'd be delighted.
It's so great. It's a beautiful way to retell the story, isn't it?
great.
And they're so familiar every year. It comes around and it reminds you of it all.
good.
It's so good. Shall I share another piece?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this next piece I'm going to share, I wrote really thinking about the idea of all this great stuff that you've just been singing about, the great Christmas story and the comfort and the joy and the hope and the life in all its fullness that's promised when Jesus comes. And then that juxtaposed with, and yet, this is the world I see around me right now. This is the struggles that me and my friends have and that the world is facing right now. So it kind of just tries to address a bit of that. What does the Christmas story look like now in the real world?
And Naomi, have you landed on a title? Because I know it all looks very polished and organised, but I know it's in process, isn't it? Your titling of this one.
My title of this piece
Yeah.
is a great suggestion from my friend Mairi.
Oh, did she make it up herself?
I have landed on that one. This is This Christmas Business.
There we go.
It's here again, Christmas. I love and hate business. Love the presents, hate the mess. Love the food, hate the stress. Maybe love and hate are the reason for this season. Behind surface pros and cons, explanation for celebration. It began with one who came to show love could overcome the hate. Light could beat the darkness. Hope wasn't too late. For those seeking freedom came to be the way, to be the true light, and to give his away. This world feels kind of broken. So much pain all around. Invitation to a different way, a very welcome sound. One by one this Christmas, we can choose to say, amidst the highs and lows, we're following his way. Believing freedom, hope and love can be here to stay. Despite the dark that does its best, love will win the day.
Oh, that's lovely. I love the tension that you have there. You know, that kind of tension between all of the most wonderful things and all the most difficult things. And often I think Christmas is like that. You know, for some people it's the happiest time, and for others it's the saddest time, and not to mention the world as it is at the moment.
There's a choice, isn't there? Like
Yeah,
there's this choice. It's like choosing hope, choosing light, choosing
that's the bit.
life.
That's the bit. You know, in the middle of all that, we can make a choice to live in a different way or live in a hopeful way. Well, we're going to sing a song that reflects some of that, particularly in the kind of the tune, the vibe, I think. So it's a song that tells a story of the Nativity, the most awe-inspiring, magnificent story, and I think the verses capture some of that, you know, the sort of reflective kind of wow of what's happening, and then in the verses there's a kind of the chorus, there's a sort of lift of all that, and hopefully out of that comes this amazing hope and joy. So some of that tension is in this song. Hopefully we'll
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthem sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come present King, to own him, the King of Kings, salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Hail, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So raise a song on high. The Virgin sings a lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Nails pierce him through and through, the cross he bore for me and you. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and all anxiety? For all anxiety my dear, for all lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, for all lang syne. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, for all lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, for all lang syne.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.